Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is enjoying their day. Please subscribe and like the video before continuing. My 600 pounds life, Brandon Scott doing it big the right way. Last TV show's Ace reports, my 600 pounds life alum Brandon Scott set out to accomplish 3 major goals. Recently fans got an update on Brandon as TLC aired his Where Are They Now episode. However, it seems that there's still more to come from the TLC star. Keep reading to find out what the latest development about Brandon Scott is. My 600 pounds life, Brandon Scott shows willpower to make change. In Touch Weekly reports that at the beginning of his season 7 episode, Brandon tips the scales at 718 pounds. However, he also shows willpower to make a change, even though it was no simple task. Luckily for Brandon, it seems like the TLC personality has a great support system in his at-the-time girlfriend, Taylor Kuntz. According to In Touch Weekly, he is losing weight, pursuing a music career, and taking his relationship with Taylor to the next level. From the looks of his social media, he crushes each of his goals. At the beginning of his My 600 Pounds life journey, Brandon Scott tips the scales at 718 pounds. Reports in 2018 claim he weighs 383 pounds now. But from recent photos, it looks like he weighs less. The TLC star announces new music. Next, he reports that he and Taylor are engaged. The beaming fiancé shares, I never thought I'd see the day when I get to ask the girl of my dreams the most important question of my life. God is awesome. She said yes. She seems to support him in more than his weight loss journey. Taylor also appears aside Brandon Scott in many of the musical posts he makes on social media. When it comes to his music career, he shares his journey on social media. This happens to be the case with a recent Instagram post. Brandon Scott announces the release of his first single, Handcuffed to a Demon, on Instagram. The photo features a headshot of Brandon and what looks like to be album cover art. The cover art features the quote, "I'm moving forward. I'm not turning back anymore." Also of note, the post is geotagged in Nashville, Tennessee. Unfortunately, the caption doesn't provide many details, just to keep an eye out for Handcuffed to a Demon. It also lets fans know that it is coming soon to all streaming platforms. Are you keeping an eye out for Brandon Scott music and his first single, Handcuffed to a Demon? Let us know in the comment section below. Come back to TV shows Ace for more My 600 Pounds Life news. Brandon Scott's journey on My 600 Pounds Life is one of the most inspiring transformations to ever grace the TLC series. From the moment viewers met him, Brandon captured hearts with his musical talent, his sincerity, and his determination to overcome the obstacles that came with his severe obesity. His story wasn't just about losing weight, it was about rediscovering hope, self-worth, and a passion for life that had been buried under years of pain. Now, years after his episode first aired, Brandon Scott is proving that he's doing it big, the right way, and his journey continues to inspire thousands around the world who are fighting their own battles toward a healthier and happier life. When Brandon first appeared on My 600 Pounds Life, he weighed over 700 pounds and was struggling with more than just the physical toll of his weight. He faced deep emotional wounds from his past, including a complicated family history and issues with self-esteem that fueled his food addiction. His dream of becoming a professional musician seemed impossible as his health declined. But even then, Brandon's voice, both literally and figuratively, was his beacon of light. With the support of his loving fiancée Taylor, he made the courageous decision to reach out to Dr.now in Houston, Texas, and begin the most challenging journey of his life. From the start, Brandon showed a level of motivation that set him apart from many other participants on the show. While others often struggled to stay committed, Brandon embraced Dr.now's strict program with fierce determination. He followed the diet, increased his activity, and faced his emotional demons head-on. His progress was nothing short of remarkable. With each visit to Dr.now's office, he shed pounds not just from his body, but from his spirit. The show documented his hard work, his setbacks, and his incredible perseverance. By the end of his episode, Brandon had lost an impressive amount of weight, gaining a second chance at life. But what made his story stand out wasn't just the number on the scale. It was the transformation of his mindset. He learned that true change required more than physical effort. It demanded emotional healing and self-belief. Brandon began to understand that food was never the enemy. It was a coping mechanism, one that had controlled him for far too long. As he replaced unhealthy habits with productive ones like music and fitness, he began to thrive. Since the cameras stopped rolling, Brandon has continued to impress fans with his ongoing commitment to health and happiness. His social media pages are filled with motivational updates, photos of his continued weight loss, and most importantly, glimpses of the joyful life he's built. He's still pursuing his music career, performing under his own name and sharing original songs that reflect his journey of struggle, triumph, and redemption. Each lyric tells a story of resilience, and fans can't get enough of the soulful passion behind his voice. Brandon has also become an advocate for mental and physical wellness. He often reminds his followers that losing weight isn't a one-time goal. It's a lifelong process that requires discipline, faith, and self-love. He speaks candidly about the importance of addressing the emotional side of obesity, something he says is too often ignored. The hardest part of losing weight isn't the diet, he once said in an interview. It's dealing with what made you turn to food in the first place. Once you heal that part, everything else starts to fall into place. Those words resonate deeply with fans who have followed his journey since day one. Brandon's approach to health isn't about quick fixes or trendy diets. It's about balance, patience, and consistency. He's proven that doing it big doesn't mean doing it recklessly. It means living boldly, making healthy choices, and refusing to give up no matter how hard things get. One of the most beautiful aspects of Brandon's story is the role love has played in his transformation. His fiancée, Taylor, has been his rock throughout the journey. Their relationship, showcased in the original episode, touched many hearts because it showed that real love isn't about perfection. It's about support, encouragement, and belief in one another. Taylor stood by Brandon through his toughest moments, helping him stay on track when things felt impossible. Today, their bond appears stronger than ever. They continue to motivate each other, celebrating every milestone and facing every challenge together. Brandon often credits Taylor as his inspiration, saying that her unwavering faith in him pushed him to become the man he always wanted to be. Beyond his personal life, Brandon's story also carries a powerful message about perseverance and purpose. He's proof that no matter how difficult the road, success is possible if you stay dedicated and honest with yourself. His transformation has made him somewhat of a symbol of hope within the My 600 Pounds Life community. Fans often comment on his posts, sharing how his journey inspired them to make positive changes in their own lives. He's become a voice for those who feel lost in their struggles, reminding them that progress is not linear and that setbacks don't mean failure. They mean you're still trying. In addition to focusing on his health and music, Brandon has also taken time to raise awareness about the challenges faced by people who are severely obese. He speaks out against body shaming and encourages empathy and understanding for those who are battling food addiction. His openness about his past has helped to destigmatize the conversation around obesity, showing that compassion and accountability can coexist. He doesn't sugarcoat the reality of his struggles. He acknowledges the pain, the frustration, and the moments of doubt, but he also highlights the beauty of resilience and the power of self-forgiveness. Brandon's weight loss journey has also had a ripple effect on those around him. His friends and family have become more health conscious, inspired by his transformation to make positive changes in their own lives. It's a reminder that when one person commits to change, it can uplift an entire community. In every sense, Brandon Scott is doing it big, the right way. He's not chasing fame or perfection. He's chasing peace, balance, and authenticity. He's learned to celebrate the small victories, to appreciate the process, and to never forget where he came from. His story is living proof that no matter how dark the past, a brighter future is always possible with the right mindset and a willingness to work for it. Fans who remember his heartfelt journey on My 600 Pounds Life can't help but feel proud of how far he's come. His music career continues to grow, his health keeps improving, and his message of hope reaches new people every day. Brandon has turned his pain into purpose, using his platform to inspire others to believe that change is within their reach. He's not just surviving, he's thriving. In a world that often celebrates quick results and instant gratification, Brandon's story is a refreshing reminder that real success takes time, dedication, and integrity. He's doing it big, not just in body transformation, but in spirit, love, and purpose. His journey isn't over, but if his past is any indication, the best is yet to come. As he continues to share his story with the world, one thing is certain. Brandon Scott has already achieved something far greater than fame or recognition. He's found himself. And for him, that's the greatest victory of all.